Let's talk about the pharmaceutical industry. The global pharmaceutical market's revenue is $1.05 trillion this year, with roughly half of that, $515 billion, coming from the United States or Canada alone. So, to put that into perspective, the U.S. defense spending was $598 billion last year. It's only when you put these two figures side by side that you can see a real picture. Forbes has also estimated that the profit margin for the healthcare industry is a very healthy 21%, higher than almost any other industry to date. And the industry directly or indirectly supports 4.4 million jobs in the United States alone. Okay, so we have established three things. One, the pharma industry is almost as big as the defense industry. Two, it is one of the most profitable industries. And three, it is a major workforce employer in the United States. I'm Dr. Auburn, and I am going to share with you some painful truth today that is not going to sit well with many of my colleagues. I have been a pathologist for coming on 30 years next February, and I have seen and experienced everything that modern medicine is, and I'm going to tell you the shameful truth. It's an industry-wide secret that there is a high rate of dissatisfaction by consumers at large, and this number is rising. It is a fact that although there is progress in fighting symptoms, people are getting sicker and sicker. Patients are loaded up with pills and prescriptions and told to go home to fight it out themselves alone. Well, the truth is that the medical culture today approaches disease from a symptomatic approach rather than a curative approach. Meaning, for example, if you have a fungal infection, you will be prescribed antifungal creams rather than finding out why the fungus took hold in the first place, possibly because your diet is too rich in sugar. Or if you have the flu all the time, you are given decongestants, not something to boost your immune system so that you don't get the flu anymore. The truth of the matter is, treating symptoms are more profitable than finding cures. The low-down truth is that the big pharmas, they are not there to serve you. They're there to make money from you. The money is not in health, the money is in sickness. It costs pharmaceutical companies on average $2.6 billion just to develop one drug for the market. Well, where do you think they get their money from? It is again evident in the classification of major pharmaceuticals. 1, antibiotic. 2, hypertensive. 3, analgesic, which is anti-pain. 4, anti-acid. 5, anti-neoplastic. It's all anti. There is no pro. The fact is that curing people means that they are losing a customer for the long run. The model today is riddled with conflicts of interests. No wonder medical doctors have the lowest lifespan of just 56 years, and also the highest suicide rate, only to psychiatrists. They also have the highest abuse rate of alcohol and drugs. So this moral dilemma also extends to the development of medicines. The drugs developed by most pharmaceuticals only help with symptoms. They do not cure. Alleviating one's symptoms will often lead to other symptoms, which can be alleviated with yet more drugs. If a patient is cured, well, that's the end of the patient's cash flow. If all patients are cured, the pharmaceutical industry will collapse. This is the simple truth. And the medical culture that we are in today The big pharmas just are not positioned to find cures. They are compensated to prolong patients' disease and to continue selling them drugs to ease symptoms, but still keep them alive. My only advice, always search for the bigger picture. Follow the money trail to see who benefits from sickness. Use your own intelligence and always look for cures to any disease, not things just to ease symptoms. Thank you. Thank you for watching my video.